In the Highlands of Virginia, families know they can count on Bath Community Hospital for care at the highest level.
Well, look who the Allegheny Journal has found. One of the co-chairs of this year's Juneteenth celebration in Clifton Forge, Lamona West. Welcome, lady.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
This is a big deal this Thursday,
Yes.
and it's all happening from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Washington Park in Clifton Forge. Tell the
Yeah.
public about it. What's going to be going on there?
So we will have a program starting at 11. We have a couple of different speakers. Our theme this year is Resilience and Hope, Voices for the Past, Visions for the Future. And we have someone speaking on those voices for the past, and that is Diane Laws. And our Visions for the Future speaker is EJ Wright. So they will be speaking. We have some town representation, some representatives from Clifton Forge Main Street will also be speaking, and we will have Cora Dance performing. We will have a discussion about, or an information about the history of Juneteenth, the Juneteenth flag, the town's proclamations that they have granted throughout the years in regards to Juneteenth, like celebrating the holiday, having the flag at town hall throughout the month of June, and things like that. And then after the program, we have bouncy houses for the kids, food for the community. We're also raising some funds for a scholarship. So we've got a lot of fun stuff going on, card games. Oh, and DJ Hootie Mac will also be there to provide music throughout the day.
And there is something, and you have always
vendors.
Good food.
Yes, we have good food, and we've got vendors. We have some vendors coming, so I'm super excited about that.
Lemona, do you think people in your generation have a hard time, and not necessarily understanding, but believing that it took nearly 2 years at one point for some of the population to know that they were free? I mean, this is such an outrageous idea. It's almost unbelievable.
It really is, but I think it is believable. I mean, because look at how things are sometimes now in our culture and our political climate, and how, we have technology now to get that information to us in a quicker manner. So I can only imagine back then. Now, the fact that it took 2 years is crazy, but just because of people's mindsets and their routines and things like that, it's not far-fetched. But it's sad. But luckily, they eventually found out, and we are able to celebrate that and celebrate our ancestry and where we've come from, and look forward to where we're going.
What a great idea it has been for you to put this together. And it looks like, can you tell us a little bit about the committee? I mean, I know it's you and a whole bunch of others, but yes. How about some of the others that have really, I think the town of Clifton Forge has also been pretty supportive, haven't they?
Yes, we have. Yes, we have. So the history of Juneteenth actually really started with Mayor Pamela Marshall and wanting to make sure that our town was celebrating something that first year that it became a state holiday. That first year, she worked with CORE, the Commission of Racial Equality, to put together an event. And then ever since then, we've just kind of continued to have different programming, and it transitioned from CORE to just people in the town. And then Clifton Forge Main Street heard about that and wanted to take that on as one of their events that they hold throughout the year. And so we work with Clifton Forge Main Street Charity, and we work with the town. The town has been awesome in providing support and letting us know about different deadlines that we should be meeting and things like that, because not all of us are a part of the town or the town structure and know how those things go. And so they've been really awesome in making sure that we're aware and are able to submit things and get things in, and who to speak to, and helping us make sure that we were able to fly the flag for the whole month of June at Town Hall and things like that. Chief Balzer has been awesome in being there to set up the bouncy house and get the chairs and tables in. The grounds crew has been great to work. It is a federal and state holiday, and the workers and everybody show up with happy faces and just excited to help on what is ultimately their day off. And so I love that sense of community that we have that support from individuals wanting to take their time. Our committee has several members on it. This year, our active members have been my co-chair, LaShonda Ochang, Maud Atherholt, Susan Hutchison, Beth Rapps, and Renee Jones. And then Dominique Washington has kind of poked his head in and out, as well as Matt and Mick, but they've had some personal things going on. So they just kind of touch bases with us here and there. Then we also have support of people from the past that kind of help out. Pamela Marshall has helped out a little bit here and there. She listens to my ideas and says, hey, what's going on with this, to kind of get the conversations going. Veronica, I can't think of her married name. Veronica.
Anyway, a bunch of good people.
Yes, she was the previous chair, and
okay.
she has been a big ear and helpful and giving her opinions and advice and growth. So yeah, we have a lot of community support, and my personal support system has been super helpful as well. So I'm super excited.
Washington Park has really been upgraded. In fact, a few years ago, before it was upgraded, I remember that one of the members of the grounds crew said, do you know there's a grill over here on the hillside? I mean, it really, and then, finally, bathrooms got fixed and now it's beautiful. But, I wonder, I guess we shouldn't assume that everybody knows exactly where Washington Park is, because, a lot of the people maybe from Allegheny County and Covington, but Washington Park is right there on Main Street, just as you go up the hill from the downtown Clifton Forge. Boom, there's plenty of parking down there, but I have a feeling they're going to be lining the streets on Main Street,
they
right?
line the streets, they park down the street at the church and walk up, and yeah, we have quite a crowd.
Well, we know you guys have done a good job in getting this all organized. We thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to us about it. 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Thursday, June 19th.
Yes, thank you.
And thanks again for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Bye now.